chapter 21, verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Then the rest of them showed up.
Certainly no stranger to strange phenomena. Never before have we seen anything quite like this.
Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of great mission, teaching rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. My name is Albar for the prophets in Babylon camp. And as you see on the screen, prophecy is being fulfilled, man. Okay, prophecy is being fulfilled and the truth is being spread. All right. But this right here is a clip from, I guess, the upgrade of the video game, or a new season of the video game Fortnite. And it's called Invasion, okay? And what they're showing you is what they call an alien invasion, okay? In the time where on the news is all talking about these so-called UFOs or UFIAs or whatever you want to call it, or UPAs, whatever they call it now, man. Okay? It's all over the news, showing you that there's a heavy vibration of the chariots on the earth, man. All right, there's a heavy chariot vibration on the earth because these really are the chariots of the Most High. Okay? And it's starting to be revealed, showing you that our time here is almost up. And Esau seeing this, and he's taking it as he has to move and make his move fast because the Lord is coming, man. All right? The Lord is coming to destroy America and its white supremacy rulership all over the world and to deliver the elect of Israel out of this perverse nation, out of this darkness, out of this hell that we in, man. All right. So let's read. Let's actually go up some. It says Luke chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, and the sea and the waves roaring. So we seeing all these things happening in the earth, man. All right, we are in some very, very, very crazy times, okay? Very, very, very prophetic times, man. All right, and then on this clip, I'm going to finish playing it, but on that first part, you saw the news was talking about it, okay? And I'm also showing another clip where the news, it was from, what, 3 or 4 days ago, where the news is talking about it, man. It's all over the news. What's on everybody's mind right now is so-called UFOs, man. You got the Pentagon bringing out stuff and showing footage, you know, and before, in the times of old, not the times of old, but, you know, prior to these times, they was trying to hide this, man. It was a big government cover-up that, you know, they'll tell the pilots, if you've seen something, don't mention it. Don't say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? If you was to report a case of seeing one of these UFOs, that's just about as far as it would go. Okay? But now it's all coming out, and all things are being revealed. That's why it says, and there will be signs in the sun and the moon and in the stars. There's a video that came out not too long ago. I think I might still have it. I don't know. I'm not sure if I already posted it. But it was a man that had a camera that can zoom in very good, and he zoomed into the moon, and there was chariots hovering over the moon. Okay? I also posted a video of a chariot hovering over a volcano with that tractor beam, and it caused the volcano to actually erupt. All right, so we are in a time where the Lord is coming, And he's showing his works in the earth, man. It says, and man's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. You see? For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, which means the rulers, man. These elites, they are being shaken. They are in fear. They know their time is up, man. That's why they won't come down with this great wrath, because they know they got a short time. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming within a cloud with great power and glory. Let's go back.
While the island is certainly...
Look at the chariots in the back. It said, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud. That cloud is symbolic for a chariot, man.
No stranger
So
to
let's
strange
see.
phenomena. Never before have we seen anything quite like this.
See? Boom. Boom. Okay, so you see a cloud, right? And then what submerges out of the cloud is a chariot. Because these chariots can colloque themselves into clouds, man. Esau knows all this, man. So when we talk about the chariots of the Most High, which are the vehicles of the holy angels, because that's what's in these ships. Ain't no little green men, ain't no aliens, ain't no little green demons. Esau think that there's demons inside these ships, when in reality, they're the damn demons, man. They're the damn demons. These people are being found out to be liars, deceivers, wicked. Okay? They deceive the whole world to believe lies, man. Even the fact that people don't know what's in these ships, because in the ancient times, people knew. People knew. But in this modern time, Esau has lied to the people and deceived the people, and now the truth is being unveiled. It says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Okay, our redemption draweth nigh. You see? They ain't coming for hugs and kisses, man. They ain't coming to be experimented on. They ain't coming here to, you know what I'm saying, to sign peace treaties, man. They're coming here to destroy this place and set things in order. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. So you got thousands of angels in these ships, man. Okay, all the videos that came out, I just posted a video recently, I think it was, what was it, yesterday? Of a video, like a 3-minute video, just showing you different clips of chariots, man. Flying in the skies. It says, even thousands of angels, the Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. So the Lord is among them, man. So how is the Lord gonna come? You saw right here. I'll bring it back. Because what's going to happen is the Lord is going to come, and he's going to come with, you know, in a huge ship. He's going to come in a huge ship, okay? And he's going to come and Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. You see? When the Lord does come, man, he's coming with fire. He's coming with these chariots like a whirlwind, man. You ever seen a whirlwind? It's going to, like, you know what I'm saying? It brings destruction, man. It causes destruction. It says, "For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many." So many people are about to die. All right, and this is what you're seeing in this clip right here. Okay, they're showing you these ships not coming in peace, man. You had that commercial, I think it was a Foot Locker commercial. Well, you had a Foot Locker commercial, that was a good one, where they showed you that guy Bad Bunny getting beamed up, and he said, "These are lit," but it sounded like he said, "The elect." Okay, they had another one with Tracy Morgan. I believe it was a damn insurance commercial. When he said, hopefully they come in peace. And they're not coming in peace, man. Okay? These angels ain't coming in peace. It says,
saying Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
elder.
Ba'ashem Rakakodash.
That's the elder. All praises. But you got the picture, man. Okay? You got the picture. What's going on here? Here we go.
It always surprises me what we can do for free with Canva presentations. Seeing how quickly our team turns their scribbles into a stunning presentation.
The initial New York Times headline declared government finds no evidence UFOs are alien.
You see? Man, this video came out 3 days ago. All right, it says intelligence officials say UFOs are not U.S. tech. New York Times report. So it's showing you that this technology is not from this world, and America has no part in it, man. Why? Because America is going to be destroyed by this technology. Okay? It says, Psalms chapter 104, verse 2. Who covers thyself as a garment? You see? So those ships, sometimes you might see them, and they might look like a orb, a glowing orb. Who stretcheth out the heavens like a curtain? Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the chariots? Who maketh the clouds his chariots? So you saw how that ship manifested out of those clouds. They also showed you that in that movie Independence Day, man, the first one. Who walketh upon the wings of the wind? So who's walking upon the wings of the wind and making clouds
in spacecraft, chariots, then clarified things in a later headline that added the government can't rule out alien tech either. A more accurate headline could have been, Pentagon says we don't know what UFOs are. Or, the real news in the story, Pentagon says UFOs are not secret American technology. Unnamed officials who've seen a classified report not yet provided to Congress told the Times the report analyzes 120 UFO incidents from over the past 13 years. Much of the evidence was previously compiled into a briefing document produced by the UAP Task Force, a report that includes startling images of craft considered to be true unknowns. A few images and videos from that report have already been made.
Look at this, man. All right, so this is on the news. They're showing you pictures of these, okay, shape-shifting and changing form all in the skies, man. Okay, so we're getting closer and closer to getting up out of here, man. This right here is a beautiful thing for us, man, to see this things happening, to even see this on the news. Like I said, there was a time where this stuff would be pretty much buried, man. But now you got the Pentagon coming out and being forced to come out with different
public by mystery wire
of things that happen. What they seen. Salaki, bear with me 1 second. Let me make sure this thing is okay. And things that they seen.
Filmmaker Jeremy Corbell. Photos taken by Navy pilots off the East Coast and videos recorded by the Navy off the West Coast. Unknown objects that surrounded 9 warships in July 2019.
They surrounding warships, man. All right, they're surrounding warships. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? So you got to have the spirit of prophecy in this thing, man. That's the testimony of our Lord. We're supposed to be prophesying. So when you see things like this, you're supposed to speak on it and prophesy about what's coming, about the Lord coming, man. Okay, the Lord pretty much got us here as his ambassadors, all right, ushering in his coming, man. We are his mouthpiece to warn the people before he comes, because the Lord ain't just going to pop up at random and people are like, oh, what is going on? What's going on? You're going to know, because he got his men out here telling you, man. And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And that white horse is talking about these UFOs, man. The Lord is coming on a chariot. And horse is symbolic for a power, man. So he come with great power and glory. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Why? He said he doth judge and make war, because the Lord is coming to what? Destroy these nations, man. It's the scriptures talk about what? That war in heaven. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew, not but he himself. So, hey, the Lord said that it's pretty much saying how, you know, he said and on his head were many crowns, meaning when he comes, he's going to take over all these nations, man. All right. It's why you see stuff like this right here in the scriptures about how the Lord will also gather all these nations, man. Joel chapter 3, verse 1. And for behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. So the Lord's going to bring all these, gather all these nations, so they're going to all go, end up over there in that valley of Jehoshaphat, which is in the Middle East. All right, for World War III. They're going to be fighting against each other. And the Lord going to pop up in them heavens, and, you know what I'm saying, they're going to stop fighting and try to fight against the Lord. It says, and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel. Why? Because all these nations had us in captivity at some point in time, man. The scripture says that there's not one nation that didn't take part in our spoils, man. All these nations was getting sold a damn Israelite child, whether it be a male or a boy, for what the scripture says, how they have given a girl for wine and a son for roughly paraphrasing, for a harlot, I believe. Meaning it was pretty much selling off our children, man, giving our children off as gifts to these other nations. They will make agreements with each other, all right, or cut each other, and they'll seal the deal by giving over some slaves and shit. And we were those slaves, man. That's why Israel's been over the earth. It says, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So they scattered the Lord's chosen people, the apple of his eye, and then parted land, man. Where you got the Israelis and the Palestinians over there fighting for our land. Last week at camp, we had this woman come up out of nowhere. Where the hell is our camp videos? We had this woman come up out of nowhere speaking about she was a Palestinian woman, and she came up asking if we were for Israel. And I told her what's going on over there. Pretty much we ain't with none of that, man. Okay? But we are the true chosen people. And she said how that was her land. We said, no, that's our land. All right? They over there, they have parted, these heathen nations have parted our land, and we come to get our land back, man. And they have cast lots for my people, and I have given a boy for a harlot. Oh, yep, see, here it is. And so a girl for wine that they might drink. So they had, sold our people into slavery. Okay? And was giving over our sons to be molested, and giving over our daughters to be mammies and shit, man, and molested too.
Two other incidents
Okay.
evaluated by the UAP task force, the so-called Gimbal UFO event off Florida in 2015 and the Tic Tac incident off Southern California in 2004. The Times says the unreleased report leaves open the question of whether the amazing technology might belong to a foreign adversary. David Fravor, the pilot who chased the Tic Tac, shared his opinions with us in 2019.
If you'd have asked me in 2004, I didn't know. My thing is, it's now almost 15 years later, and that technology is still, no one has figured it out or no one has seen it. You can hide stuff for a long time, but
it is a very heavy saying that says that three things you cannot hide for long, and that's the sun, the moon,
if the Times
and
story
the
is
truth.
accurate, then the upcoming UFO report will be amazingly similar to this assessment written by an American general back in 1947, which
You see, 1947. So they all seeing the same thing in these skies, man. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. So Michael, the archangel Michael, okay, you know, the war. All right, him and the angels and those ships are gonna, you know what I'm saying, fight against Esau, which is the dragon, that red dragon. Esau and his angels, which is what? His damn military, man. Those fighter jets and shit. All right, Esau's space force. They're gonna try to fight against the holy angels, man. They showed you that in these movies. They all try to come together. This alien invasion or this alien force. He says, and prevailed not. I mean, they ain't gonna be able to stand a chance. Neither was there found any more in heaven. Found any more heaven? Let me see, cause so luck, yeah. Here we go. Boom. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen when that time does come. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, I'm gonna start at verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, when I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And which is talking about what? When our Lord comes, man. All right, all faces shall gather paleness, man. Because when the Lord comes, he ain't just coming with chariots either, man. Wait, simultaneous, where see missiles in the air too, man. All right, missiles in the air. So he's coming with a great fire show. I mean, a great fireworks. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they heard his voice, like as the fire faileth when it feeleth, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out from the subdue the man that came out of the sea. Well, out of the sea is talking about when the Lord coming with these chariots, and that sea is talking about from outer space. Okay, from outer space. And it says, they came from the four winds of the heaven to try to subdue him. Meaning what? All these nations are going to come together to try to fight against the Lord and the holy angels, man. You have them coming from all over the earth to try to fight. And when they see that, when they see this glory and they're gonna try to turn around, but okay. but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. You see, a great clip from the Fortnite commercial. That was a huge ship. Now it's not a literal mountain, but he's symbolizing it to a mountain by how huge it was, and he say he flew upon it. Nobody's flying upon upon a mountain. You can't fly upon a mountain, but a chariot, yeah, that's as big. And I would have a place where out the hill was graven and could not, meaning he couldn't even see the where this ship ended or where it begun because it was so big. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they that were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, yet durst fight. Because what, like I see this glory and our Lord coming with this power, they gonna be afraid, man. These heathen nations, hey, they ain't never seen shit like this before, man. Hey, they are going to be afraid, but the Lord's going to put a spirit in them to what? Still fight, man. They're going to try to turn around, and then the Lord going, you know what I'm saying, hack their computer system and make them turn around. So you Jake trying to join the military, your ass joining the military, they will try to make you fight against your own power, which is going to be to your own destruction, man. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, talking about out of that chariot. All right, like you saw in that clip, and they also showed you that in the Independence Day movie too, how when that ship came, you know, that the bottom part opened up and it sent out fire, man. They showing you this in all these movies and all these shows and all these games because this is Bible prophecy. They know it was coming. They know what's gonna happen, man. Like the movie War of the Worlds. When I'm gonna get out of this. Let's grab that, man, because we already know the news. The war began. And this is that fire that it's talking about, man. All right. Well, let's wait till this ad pass. Salaki for the ad. This movie came out in 2005. Very good movie to watch. Shows you exactly what when these ships get here, what they're coming to do. Different in the movie. The ships were already in the ground. All right. But as this ship came out of the ground, you're going to see what it's coming to do. It says, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and the smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. You see? So he's saying how, hey, when this fire hits these people, when this tempest, when these ships send out this burst of fire and flaming tempest, hey, anything that's in its path is going to be completely disintegrated, man. It's going to be completely disintegrated. It's going to be this human bodies we got is mostly made out of liquid, man. It's going to fucking dissolve, man. It's going to dry up and turn to dust. All right, from ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Our bodies come from the dust, man. And when it's liquid, like the blood in our body and all these things in our body is to a certain level, okay, it's going to vaporize your ass, man. And this is what it's going to look like. Look. See, people looking all crazy. Look how they all froze. Look at this guy. They all hiding in the building. But you see how they all just got to stay close by to watch, see what's going to happen. They want to see what's going to happen. Are they coming in peace? Are they, you know what I'm saying? Like, yada, yada, yada. All right? But then you saw some people that was smart. They started running. Okay, look at him. He's breaking back here to the left. Look. Look. Call all y'all by some y'all. They hauling ass, man. Powering up. You see that? See how it went straight to dust? See how they turned to dust? Man, they turned to dust. That's that concentrated fire. This is what's gonna happen when them ships get here, man. And they showed you that even in that damn Fortnite clip, man. That's why everybody was like started running and shit when everybody stopped and was watching to see what they was gonna do. They was coming in peace when they started zapping shit. They started running and screaming and holler. Yeah, man. Yeah. The Lord has revealed these things unto us, man. Hey, we know what's coming. We see what's coming, man. Verse 12. Afterward, I saw the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him another peaceable multitude. And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, and some of them were bound. And other some brought of them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awake and said. So pretty much I was saying how when the Lord came down, then he started gathering up the elect, man. Okay. Let me grab this real quick. Check this out. This is Psalm chapter 129. Shit. It's a lock, yeah. Psalm chapter 129, verse 4. Yahweh is righteous. He have cut asunder the cords of the wicked. All right. That was what I was looking for. It says, Matthew chapter 24, verse 50. The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he was not aware of, and shall cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Cut motherfucker. Finish. You see? Look at this, man. Dust. Nothing's gonna be left but dust and the smell of smoke. And you see this film of white shit on him. You see that film of white shit on him that he's running and he's just like covered in it? That's ash from other people's bodies. He was running through other people's bodies that they was been pretty much consumed by that fire. And those ashes are all over him. Alright? All right, you get the picture. Like I said, go watch that movie. Very good movie, very edifying to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's going to teach you a lot about these,
Dad, I can't
about that
put
fire.
this desk together.
Now let's get this.
No worries. I'll be right there.
Ooh, Millennium Falcon background? Nice.
Look.
Independence Day with Will Smith.
Leia's on board too.
Good one, Dad.
You for their ads once again. Look at this, man. They keep showing you the same thing over and over again. They keep showing you this shit on the earth. It's the president.
Aren't you coming, David? I gotta see this.
He said, I gotta see this. You see, there's that great cloud again. Revelation chapter 1, I'm going to start at verse 6. And he hath made us kings and priests unto the Most High, and his Father to be him. Let's jump down. Verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. So that goes into what? Reincarnation, man. Because when the Lord was on the cross, he was pierced by those Romans. Well, those Romans that did that are back today. Okay? It says, behold, he cometh with clouds. So you see he come with this huge cloud. And every eye shall see him. In this movie, it shows you that he was coming from the Middle East. All right? It shows you the people in the desert with the damn camels and shit. The Lord is coming from the Middle East. So that's where he's going to arrive first. He's going to pop up over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Destroy that land. Destroy the people on that land, okay, and then he's going to come over here to this side of the earth, and to completely destroy America, man. Behold, he cometh with clouds; every eye shall see him. You saw everybody's eyes was looking up towards the heaven. Anybody gonna be, you know what I'm saying, hopscotching or playing a game or whatever the hell nobody's gonna be more occupied in that day, man. Everybody gonna stop and look up. Every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth, and all the nations of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is, and which was, and which is to come, the Almighty. A couple years ago, there was a picture of a huge chariot over the earth, and it looked like a fucking jellyfish or a mushroom was floating over the earth. Also, you had a video that came out from NASA where they were showing out of space, and it was like a black and white footage. It was kind of like staticky, but you saw the earth, and you saw an object like 20 times the size of the earth moving towards the earth, and then NASA cut the footage. You see how they ain't worried about their cars or anything? At that point, no one doesn't matter. Your fucking Mercedes, your Hellcat, whatever the hell you got in that bed, ain't gonna mean shit, man. Alright, your nice house, all your money, your billions. Yeah, you might even own one of these fucking huge skyscrapers like this guy, Florida, or something, how he owns skyscrapers in New York. That ain't gonna mean shit in that day, man. The Lord gonna consume these motherfucking skyscrapers in less than 2 seconds.
Hello.
So that's the signal. And you saw that part right there. You saw that part right there. What it's gonna do is it's gonna open up and release hellfire. Okay. It's gonna release fire, man. You see right here. Destroying the White House. So you saw knows what the spirit these chariots are coming in, man. Not a good one. At least not for Esau. You see how it's opening up? Right to destroy the White House. Going for those who are in power, those who are in control, which is Esau, man. Dyed garments from Basra. Okay, Basra was an Edomite city. Right, the Lord's going to make a great slaughter of these Edom nations. Complaining and stuff like that's going to help. This is where all this UFO talk is leading to. This is where it's leading to. Our Lord is coming to destroy the land of our captivity. For that, we should call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Yahushai, Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Yahushai, Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Yahushai, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. So there you go, man. You know, figured I'd do this video. It's a little longer than I expected it to be, but Lord, when it's edifying to the hopeful elect, I want to say call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. With that being said, I'm going to say Shalom.